Where the Gator Bowl once stood, now stands this facility. TIAA Bank Field, as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. For some, the final chapter of the season. For others, a final week before the playoffs. And we're off in Week 18. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Forced out to his right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go. Hurt.
Back now, pressure on its way. He lobs it deep middle. Tried to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Darnell Savage with the pick. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Hurts now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
On 1st down, Hurts. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The give here on 2nd. He's out in the clear. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Trying for the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Go, Reed, go. Go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Hit made by T.J. Edwards. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Hawks 70, Hawks 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Buffalo 18. And up.
Now looking to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Alex Anzalone with the pick. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
First down throwing for Hurts. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And he's brought down for a loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. First time this game they've looked to him. And that brings up 4th and long. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60, set. 18, Pioneer. Street.
They kick the running back in motion. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Pressure's there, and the Commanders got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Trap 60, trap 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Bronco 80. Hut, hut.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go, here we go.
He's dropping back to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
On the ready.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Bronco. Come on. Set. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Riggs. Ready.
They're throwing it. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Panther. Hunt.
Trying to push this past the marker. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. That big fourth down call is how we close out our first quarter. It's a 10-0 ball game. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Go. Check go.
Back to the well again. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Tempo.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
18 Cardinal. 18.
Dialing up a pass here on third down. He's got it over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Set.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Faster. 19
Working quickly
Tiger,
here.
19 Tiger. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
Here's 2nd and 11. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
On the double.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
19. Set up. Set up.
Looking to the air here. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
No touch up. No touch.
Plowing up the middle. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Wrapped up on that play by big Quinnen Williams. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Great.
Running back sent in motion.
No touch.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Short pass brought in. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
No touch that. No touch.
Throwing here, Hurts. Hauled in left side. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. He rolls to his right. That one's on the mark. Jakobi Meyers. And he's able to get this down to the 36. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Commanders will have a first.
No touch that. Hey, 73, 73. No touch.
Right up the gut. And he's bottled up the line on the final play before the 2-minute warning. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Hurts setting up to throw. Has a downfield work in the left. And he'll go down here at the 16. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On first down, they'll run. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Finds his man over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
When you ask a lot of your defenders on that field, it is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Let's go now.
One final shot before halftime. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Starting from the 5. Big lick from the coverage team there, and that's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. A play fake now hurts to throw. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. Keeps himself upright. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
First down, and they go right back to him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You can keep your job in the NFL as a D-tackle if you eat up space. You really can. But you make that bag when you can defeat blocks, penetrate, and create runs for losses as a defensive tackle.
Hits him on the out route. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Hurts to throw. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. A nice gain of 8 there, and that brings them to 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They'll try and punch it in. It's across the line for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go. Ready?
Throwing now from the gun. Complete over the middle. Continuing to move past the 45. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Looking for a throw here. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Ready?
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Mustang 19. Warrior 70. 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
Back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Buffalo 18. Check go.
Third and long for him here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars start the second half with some needed points. Kicking team out to try the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
No touch that. No touch.
Give now to the running back. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. In for the tackle, that's Lucas Van Ness. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Great.
Putting a receiver in motion.
No touch.
Throwing now off play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Finds him on the crossing route. And he crosses midfield before going out. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Out. No touch.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Great. No touch.
Handoff now to the receiver. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's the Commanders' ball, a chance at a win if they can hang on to their lead through the 4th. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
No touch that. Tiger swamp. No touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Jaguars have some new life in the 4th. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right?
Yeah.
That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
18, Pioneer. Here we go. Go.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
69 Broncos.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
7 Pirates. Ready.
Still sticking with the passing game. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Offense up to the line fast. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He's on. The ball's out. He lost it. And the Commanders pick this one up. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down at the 30.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. On 4th down, Hurts. That's cut beyond the marker. That'll be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock, and it keeps this drive moving.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's the handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Back-to-back carries here. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Give him 5 on that play. Now it's going to be third down and 6.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Another carry for him. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out, as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. For the third time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. They're out and set. First and 10.
19 Lions.
Throwing it to start this drive. Looking for a target. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Caught, nice gain left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Back to pass on first and 10. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. Only one timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's first and 10.
18 Raptors, Buffalo 18.
He'll look to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
He's got it near the 10. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
60. Here we go. Set. 70 range. 70 range.
Working inside the red zone. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Defender smart there to get a hand on that one. And that makes it second and goal.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw, almost an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.